Good morning. How is everybody today? My name is Teresa. I am the owner and artisan at NTS Design Co. I come live with you guys every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. to do some fun painting tutorials. And today we're going to be decoupaging. You guys seem super far away, so I'm going to pull you in closer and rearrange my camera so I can get what I'm working on today in a better frame for you guys. I feel like I do this with you all the time, and I apologize because camera angles are hard. There we go. I feel like that's much better. Let's pull you in just a little bit closer. I feel like that's much better. You guys can see all of the things now, right? So today we are going to be working on, that is so much better. All right, great. So today we're gonna be working on this beautiful decoupage paper called Flowers for a Cause. It is beautiful. I'm sure you've seen it all over the Dixie Belle website. You can go ahead and purchase this paper. If you go to the Dixie Belle website and you click on the left upper hand corner, you can type in your zip code, and then we'll pull up all of the retailers in your location. A lot of your retailers are gonna have a lot of classes, especially around this time of the year with the holidays coming up and that sort. There's nothing more fun to do than grab all your girlfriends or some family members and take a class. So you can be sure to ask your retailers about that as well, because most of them do classes. And they will be very knowledgeable in all of our Dixie Belle products. So let's see. Today I will be decoupaging, like I said. I have this cute thing. This was in my booth space. I have a booth where I sell all my furniture. Most people who do this for a living do have a booth, or they sell it online or however, but I have a booth space. So this has been sitting in my booth space for an awful long time. And it's just a cute little piece of pallet board that was glued together or screwed together, and then it has some hooks on it. So it's perfect for a coffee bar, right? Well, I thought plain and rustic would sell, and it didn't. So we're just gonna zhuzh it up a little bit, and we're gonna add, that was super loud, sorry. We're gonna add some decoupage paper to the front of it and up in here, and just make it look really pretty, and then hopefully someone will wanna buy it. Or it's gonna be a gift for someone for Christmas, so who knows, either way. What we're gonna be using today is the Dixie Belle Satin Clear Coat. That is going to be our medium to adhere our decoupage paper to this, okay? I will be using a very, very loved Dixie Belle Premium Chip Brush. As you can see, she's been forgotten about in a cup of water more than once, but she still works great. Her bristles are super soft, and I love using the premium chip brushes for decoupage. I also will be using the sanding sponges. They come in packs of 3, and you can buy them individually or you can buy them in the packs of 3. I will be getting all of my edges and things like that off with these guys. So hey Patty, hello, good morning. How are you today? Hey Stephanie, thank you for watching. All right, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paper out, and we're gonna measure this big piece first to make sure that we have enough paper to do that, and whatever's left over, we will just put in these areas right here. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and pop them in the comment section and I will answer them. Okay, again, this is Flowers for a Cause. I'm gonna put that way over there. I'm gonna take this hoodie off because it's cold. It's cold out today. And I don't turn my heat on in my house until it is for a reason outside, just because. All right, let me slide up, and we are in my house today, so if it's a little echoey, I apologize. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to cut these edges off. This is the rice decoupage paper, so it does have some fibers in it. So as you are cutting it, if you see some little fibers in there, sometimes they can be a little tricky. That is okay. I do really love the rice decoupage paper, and when I'm talking about the little fibers, as you can see the little fibers in that paper. It helps hold the paper together, I feel like. It makes it for an easier application. It doesn't tear as easily as like a regular tissue paper. I'm trying to find decoupage paper that is just winter sky for the background on a piece that I am making. Oh, how fun. That sounds really beautiful. Right, now we're just gonna come on right here, and we're just gonna cut these little edges, like I said. Super, super easy. Does anybody have any fun plans for today on this wonderful Wednesday? Wellness Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. I love hanging out with you guys on Wednesday mornings. The vibe is so much different than when I go live in the evening. I feel like I'm so rushed throughout the day, and I love spending my evenings ending them, but it's kind of nice to start my mornings with you guys as well. I like the dynamic between the two. The diversity, I guess. All right, so let's come back over here. I'm gonna just cut this little thing off. Do you know what I want to get? I want to get a paper cutter, like the old school ones that you used to have in elementary school. I want one of those for decoupage paper. I feel like that would be the coolest thing ever because I'd always have like a nice straight crisp line and it would take way less time than doing this. Does anybody use one of those? Does anybody have one of those? I feel like that would be the best thing ever. I don't even know if you can buy those. You know what I'm talking about. It has the big knife and it's like, and it cuts like 200 papers at once. I just want it for decoupage paper so I can cut a straight line. And I'm impatient, so I like things to go faster than they need to. Anybody else feel like that? Just me? Going to shellac the dresser that my great grandfather made. Oh, how fun. A lot of smells coming from that. Blah. Shellac is tough, man. I stopped using a lot of different products a long time ago once I found Dixie Belle because it just makes my life a lot easier. I can do things in my shop and not have to open up my garage door. Bugs, and I don't have a window in my garage, so it's either all open or nothing. And it's starting to get to be that cold time of year here, so I tend not to want my door open. All right, so now I am going to realistically measure. And by that, I'm gonna leave just a little bit of an edge on all of it because you rather have too much than too little. You learn that the hard way. You can always sand off, you can't add more. All right, and that's my measurement. I'm just taking my fingernails and running it across the edge. And then I'm gonna do the same again up here. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little lip and I'm gonna do it again. And I hope that there will be enough to do the top part. If not, that's fine. I just want at least the bottom part done. Right, now we're just going to cut this where I folded my little crease. This paper is so delicate and beautiful. I love how dainty it is. I love flowers and florals and things like that. I just think they're so, so pretty. I redid my daughter's bathroom and I put this beautiful floral shower curtain in there, and now I'm trying to figure out what Dixie Belle color I'm gonna paint it. I'm thinking about a green or a dark purple. I haven't decided. I think I'm gonna go with green. And then I want to add the damask, the stencil, and then do it with gold gilding wax just to kind of give it that like gothic-y vibe. Since it is a small bathroom, I feel like I can get away with that. In a bigger space, probably not so much because it would be a lot to handle. But I feel like it'd be really pretty. So maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe that'll be the next series that we do. I think it'll be really fun. But her shower curtain is all like deep purples and blues and greens and black. And get some black towels to kind of go with it. I want to paint her cabinets, but I'm going to tell you very honestly, I started painting the cabinets in my kitchen. I want to say it was like in April, and they're still not finished yet. I know you guys have seen me do it. I haven't finished it yet. I am the world's worst when it comes to that because I just, if it's in my house, if I can't get it done within a couple of lives, it's not going to get done. And I'm just the worst. So I just know better. No home improvement projects around here unless it's something I can get done live with you guys, because otherwise I'm not going to get it done. All right, so I'm going to add this right to the edge just to see how much I have left over. I'm going to match that up because it will match up perfectly right there. And I'm just going to create another seam, and then I'm gonna piece these two together over here to make something pretty. So it will work. It's gonna be really pretty. There we go. So that is the extra for over here. And then we're just gonna cut. So this fits right there. See, it's gonna work. We may have to piece a couple of it together, but it's still gonna be really pretty. That's the other fun thing about decoupage paper is it really doesn't matter Like this piece, you don't have to line it up. It does line up perfectly, but you don't feel like you have to. And then that piece right there, I will line up that side, and then all this pretty floral stuff I can just overlap a little bit. And then, you like my measuring skills, right? Just use my finger now. And then after that entire sheet, I still have a little square left to put on something else pretty. There we go. Perfect. So that's how we're gonna line that up. And then I have this little square for extra. If I tear something, I always keep a little piece. I have ADHD. I'm unfinished projects. If it's in my house and I can't get it finished on a live, it's not gonna get done. I just know that about myself. It is what it is. I'm just gonna give this a good shake. This is just our satin clear coat. We're gonna be using this as our medium. Okay, I'm using our chippy chip brush. I'll put this right here. And I'm gonna use a lot. I'll slide this over so you guys can see. And we're just gonna apply this on here. And this is going to make this look super cute. I wish I had a spot for a coffee bar. I think it would be super cute. I have a pretty big kitchen, but my kitchen, I have an open concept house. So like I have a lot of area, but not a lot of wall space. So I know a lot of people are like, I love open concept. It's such a great house, whatever. But the reality of it is, it's kind of hard sometimes because you don't have a lot of wall space. Okay, I'm just lining that up in the middle. The other great thing about this with the sanding sponges is what I like to use is this foam side. I don't like my hands getting sticky. So you can use the foam side to adhere your decoupage paper. And then you can come around and use the sandy side to get the excess off. So, a double win. That is how I like to decoupage, and then it just comes right off. Okay, and then there's this little lip up here. All right, there's a little extra top coat on there. It's okay. So there's that one piece. Now we're gonna do over here. And this is just a really quick, fun project that doesn't require a whole lot. So if you have something in your house and you're new to decoupage and you want to do something that's just a quick transformation, grab some home decor and just give it a quick little update. All right, and now I'm going to line this leaf up right here. Just well, I'm going to try to overlap that just a little bit. I'm going to take my sponge all right. Trying to line it up accordingly. You can pick it up a couple times like I am doing, trying to get this lined up perfectly. There we go, let's try that. It wants to be crooked, and I want this top part to be straight. And I've lifted this whole thing up like 5 times, that's okay. You're gonna dry out your top coat, you just go ahead and apply some more. And you can just re-line her up. So I want it on that corner. And I want it there. There we go. That way was much easier than the way I was trying to do it. I don't know why that had to be so hard. And still, right there. It's hard to get things straight sometimes for me. I don't know if anybody else struggles with that. You can just kind of redirect it as you're laying it down. I'm an annoying perfectionist, and I like things to be just so. There's a little lip up here, and then there's a little bit down here that's showing, but that's fine. I'm just gonna let my crazy be. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a second layer of top coat on top of this, because as you're decoupaging, you wanna do a top coat sandwich. I'm reading, we have space, no kitchen. It's all cabinets, I hear ya. Yes, all cabinets. I have plenty of cabinet space. A lot of them are super tall. There's my daughter. Hello. You laughing? And there's not really room to do anything. I wish that the back side of my island had cabinet space. Like, you know how a lot of them will have the cabinet doors on the back of it, but it does not, unfortunately. Again, we're decoupaging, so I'm going to create a top coat sandwich, top coat on the bottom and top coat on the top. I'm just gonna leave this as is. I'll come back after that dries and sand that off. Now I'm gonna turn this around just because I don't want to get top coat on my shirt as I'm leaning over, so you guys should still be able to see. You're not gonna be able to see that. All right. I should have done this part first, but that's fine. So now, there's my little rose, and that goes with that piece. Let's do this one first. So now we're just gonna do again, we're gonna dip our brush into our satin clear coat. She's like, I'm out of here, you're boring, Mom. I'm going into my room. Going to watch TV. She's laughing at me. She's like, why are you in here? You work outside in your shop. All right, now you decide which way you want it to go. I'm going to lay this in here as so. Take my little paper, my sponge, and mush my paper down. Okay, you can take your fingers and make sure that in the edges that it is completely, that is not enough top coat on there. There we go. And now, you can take your sponge now, or you can do it afterwards. And sand your edge. All right, that's like the worst angle in the world to do that, so I'm going to skip that part and do it when it dries. Add some more top coat. Sometimes if you're, depending on your surface, it will absorb a lot of it in there. It just depends. I'm gonna go ahead, do our little top coat sandwich. Again, I'm just gonna wait for this top coat to dry before I try to sand those edges off. Sometimes I do it while it's wet, sometimes I do it when it's dry. It is easier to do it once it's dry. Again, I'm impatient, and I like to try to rush things a little bit more than I need to. This looks so pretty. I think someone's really gonna love this. Even if they don't use it as a coffee bar thing, they could use it to like hang their keys on and put like, I don't know, maybe water bottles or something in there. Whatever someone would use. All right, we're gonna come back again and we're just gonna add some top coat. I love the decoupage. Anybody else out there just really love decoupage? I feel like I have such a love for it. It is really one of my favorite things to do. It's like the quickest and most satisfying way to change something with minimal effort. All right, now I'm just going to throw that in my corner. I'm gonna grab my sponge again, lay that down. I'm gonna take my little mismatch piece and I'm gonna line her up. Put some more top coat down because I have lifted that a little bit more and it kind of got dried out, which is okay. You're allowed to pick it up and move it around how you see fit. Just trying to decide how I want my little flower to live. I think I want her to live like that. That looks like a good place for her. Whew. Until I just pulled her away from where I put her. Okay. Smooth her down with my finger. And then I'm going to lift, apply that paper And then I'm gonna give her her little top coat sandwich. Super cute. All right, I'm loving that. I think that's super cute. I'm gonna wipe off my excess top coat back in my container. Close my satin clear coat so I don't make a mess everywhere else. It's like the world's shortest live, you guys. Sorry. I always feel bad when they go so quick, but I don't really know how to stretch this out any further. I'm gonna come ahead and show you. Again, I'm gonna take all of this off once it dries. But how fun is that? Okay, so again, it has the little hooks so you can hang your coffee cups on there or keys or whatever. It's like the cutest little thing ever. And look how pretty that paper is. That paper is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It came out really cute. I'm gonna set this back so you guys can see. And I'm gonna come through and read your comments because I feel like I can never catch them close enough. All right, I'm gonna angle you guys this way. I'm gonna come back and reread. All right, Stephanie, I'm trying to find a decoupage paper that is wintry sky for background on a piece I'm making. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know on that one. I'd have to think on that one. I'm sorry, I'm not a bigger help with that. That paper is really beautiful. Let's see, I tried vinegar and bleach. Oh goodness. Try rotary cutter, cutting a mat. It comes with a straight edge. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that very, very much. Isn't that for like quilting? I feel like I tried quilting one time, and for my son, when I was pregnant with my son, I was like, I'm gonna make this beautiful quilt, and it comes with a mat it looks like a pizza cutter, right? And you'll be able to cut the fabric for it. I literally got like one square of my quilt made before I realized very quickly that quilting was not for me. It is not for the weak, and it is not for people who have ADHD. So I will definitely, please don't forget to hit that like and share button. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate you. We have no space in our kitchen. Yeah, ours same. Patty, hi Kira. I love decoupage. Yes, decoupage is really beautiful. Great idea. The paper is gorgeous. Okay, making sure I did not miss any of you guys. All right, well, today's live is this. It's gorgeous. Once this dries, I'll post pictures. If you don't already, I would be honored if you follow me over at NTS Design Co. on all of the socials. I am there. I post most on IG, just because it's easiest. So if you guys want to follow there, I would be honored as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Next week, we will be starting, I'm going to find a bigger project to do. This is just something I pulled out of my booth, and I know I needed to have it done, so I thought I would share that with you since it was quick and easy. So maybe next week we'll do something fun. My daughter's furniture needs to be redone, so maybe we'll start in there. She has a desk and a dresser that I have been itching to redo. It's that perfect like serpentine dresser. So we're gonna do a very mermaidy. It's gonna be really cool. All right, you guys, I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful rest of your week, and I will catch you guys soon. Thank you so much, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Dixie Belle, for having me. Have a great day.